Hi everyone, my name is Oyinkan Braithwaite and I am the author of My Sister the Serial Killer and the soon to arrive Cursed Daughters. And today I'm with my daddy, I'm with my dad, Akin Braithwaite, and he is the author of The Day Ajapa broke his shell. So we're going to we wanted to do this. I mean, we talk so much with each other about creativity and writing and the arts, and we have lots of arguments about AI. So we kind of wanted to do a little science together, um, just and to share it with you all. So I guess my first question to you is, how did you feel the first time you read My Sister the Serial Killer?
Well, I don't know if you remember the day you told me what the title was. And I said, oh no, there's no way I'm going to read such a book, because of all the gory things I had imagined would have been in there.
Yeah.
And again, if you recall, when you were in university and still now thinking about going into writing, a lot of your work was tended to be gory.
Yeah.
There was some kind of blood and guts and stuff like that. So I imagined that this book was going to be terrible. So I didn't want to read it.
Yeah.
But you said something. You said, no, Dad, it's not what you think it is. So I put aside my prejudice and then picked it up, and I couldn't put it down. And I really quite enjoyed it. The femme fatale.
Yeah.
Amazing the way you crafted it and managed in between such a terrible act or such terrible acts to sort of keep one kind of glued to the last page.
I actually have a picture of you reading it. I think it's on my Instagram page, I'm not sure, but I have a picture of you reading it looking very like but in the end, you read it, Mom read it, and I think you both were, at least you're not ashamed to be the dad of the one.
Yes, now I'm the dad of Oyinkan, the author. So well done. I think it turned out, it sort of beat all my expectations. I mean, it's such a wonderful read, and I'm saying that really from an objective perspective.
Yeah, I mean, you guys won't know, but My Sister Serial Killer was a while ago, and my dad would not let me forget how long ago My Sister Serial Killer was. So when it came to writing, let me not say writing because I wasn't writing it. So when it came to Cursed Daughters, my dad was around and he kept on saying it's been 5 years. Then it had been 5 years since My Sister Serial Killer, and he kept saying it's been 5 years. It's been 5 years. You've not done your next work. And
actually, before you get to that, after reading My Sister, so then I asked you, aren't you going to do a sequel?
Yes.
Because it was just so good, but you, at the end of the story, you kind of dropped all of us in an unexpected end. It was kind of, so there must be something around the corner. Something else was going to happen. Why did you decide you weren't going to do it? Because some other people too asked for a sequel.
I mean, because I suppose the short answer is that...
I mean, to this day, you haven't told me why. Yes.
Okay, I think the short answer is that it would have been too easy.
Easy.
Yes, because, I mean, I had done it. I had done that story. It was done. And I could go back into that world, but why do that when I could try my hand at something else? Challenge myself with something else, another type of writing. Even this story is in first person. My sister is in first person point of view. This story is Cursed Daughters is third person. Just this story is multiple POV. Just being able to continue to challenge yourself. I could do it, but I wanted to meet new characters, be in a new world, try my hand at a different style. I'll never say never. And sometimes I play with the idea of.
Because you know some of your fans are still.
Sometimes I play with this idea that maybe someday, if I did, maybe I'll do it this way or do it that way. But it's mostly just I want to keep, and I don't know how much. None of us know how much time we have left, and I think I just want to, for the time I have, the career I have, I want to know that I kept pushing myself and trying new things, and I didn't just, because you can easily fall into a place of comfort and be like, this worked, so this is all I'm gonna do, and I don't want to fall into that place, so that's why. But
So
yeah,
now, about 5 years.
5 years later, as you said,
So
over and over.
what were you doing between my sister and this new one?
Short stories, reviews, articles, scripts. I did screenwriting. So I was booked and busy, but I just I was a little bit terrified of doing book two. Book two was this terrifying thing, and you pushed me past my. I mean, I think by the time you started, I was already starting to talk to myself, but you definitely were that voice I could not ignore. So, if you do read Cursed Daughters and you love it, it's thanks to my dad. That's the name of the new book, Cursed Daughters.
And that was a problem too, because when I asked you what was the name of the book, and you told me the name,
yes,
I thought, no. There's no way. And as a Nigerian,
yeah,
I mean, Nigerians are relatively superstitious,
You find it.
Ooh. Now, unlike the first, unlike my sister, this one gripped me right to my very, very inside. And it had me attaching myself to a particular character, Monife. Monife.
Yeah.
Monife.
I thought it's a play. Okay, so yeah. I mean, if you're not Yoruba, you won't, and if you've not read it, you might not. I don't know if it matters, but I like to be very intentional about the names I select, and I was very intentional about hers because it translates to I have love, right? Or
yes.
I have yes. It translates to I have love, and when you read it, I think the name will be that much more meaningful, and that's the name that character has. But yeah.
So I felt that she was dealt a real bad.
We can't say any spoilers though.
Okay,
I mean, I suppose that's not a spoiler,
but it had my heart racing. I didn't think that it was going to have that effect on me. Again, based on the title, I thought, okay, no, this is another gory whatever. I'm not so sure that it would draw me as much as the first one did. But to my uttermost surprise and pleasant surprise, I couldn't put it down, And just the way you wove the whole, and then going back and forth through the years, coming to the present, going back, I don't know how you managed to do that, because I would have been lost in transit.
Sometimes I was lost. I was also lost sometimes, but I'm really glad you liked it, and I'm grateful that you pushed me and you read it and gave your feedback, and it's especially, so my dad is also a writer, and he writes children.
Can we show the
okay. Yes. Let me do that. So yeah, this is the UK cover. One of these days there'll be a picture of me holding the US cover and all the other covers, but this is the cover that I have with me for now. So this is the UK cover, which I really love. I love my covers.
And how did you decide on the title?
There was a lot of back and forth with the team, but I think we're kind of all happy with this one. I feel like everybody thinks it's punchy.
Do you think Nigerians will
I
be drawn to it, or they'll be
so? I mean, Nigerians. We talk a lot about
Africans.
Yeah, I think. I mean, like you said, we have a lot of superstition, and we. Don't worry,
Okay.
I'll cut it and
Okay.
come back. So yeah, I think Africans will, we have in our cultures, I think there's a lot of like superstition and I think there's parts of the story that people might, even if you can't personally, you'll know someone who maybe they say in our family this doesn't happen, or in our family that doesn't happen, and it appears to be something generational. What do they call it? Generational curse.
Yeah.
The title, I don't know why I struggled with that, but it's, if you have, I think that's not an unfamiliar concept to us. So hopefully the title won't scare anyone away.
And it won't affect their sensibilities.
No, I don't think so. Do you think so?
I do.
So,
the title, yes, made me
Yeah.
think, ooh, this might be off-putting. But getting into it, okay, I could see why.
yeah.
That it's not that you're saying, daughters are cursed, as it were, or like
Yeah.
a pronouncement, It's, these daughters were cursed,
Yes. Yeah.
And this is then what happened.
Yeah.
Right.
So yes, so as I was saying, you are also a writer, and
Before you were born.
before I was
No,
born, not before I was born.
Right after you were born.
Not right
Okay.
after I was born. I think
Okay, maybe not.
I was I don't know how old I was, but you started telling us folk tales, which is the point we were. You started with oral storytelling, telling us these stories, and then you began to put pen to paper, bringing these folk tales, these Nigerian folk tales to life. And then I think, do you remember what year what year?
That must have been
Thank you.
2000.
Yeah, like 2000.
Just before I was born.
Yes,
Yeah.
I think.
1999.
Yeah,
2000.
is when you
Gosh, am I that old?
was when you wrote it.
Yeah.
I started to put it out there, and it's been a long journey. There's been a lot. So Ajapa, the Ajapa, the turtle stories are really where my dad likes to play, and created a whole world around this character of the wily turtles called Ajapasworld. And now you're ready for the resurgence of this character into the world. Why this particular? There's so many folktales. So what about this particular folktale?
This one, The Day the Tortoise Broke. Ajapsi.
Just the Day the Tortoise Broke is shell, but also Ajapa as a character.
Yeah, because Ajapa is a folk character, that goes all the way back to even when I was a child, and folk tales were used to convey moral stories and teach children, about good and bad, right and wrong, and whatever. So at the end of each story, at the end of the adventure, then you would have to sort of say, okay, what's the moral behind this story? And so there's a whole generation of us that grew up on folk tales, and so I felt it was nice to have a reconnection for your people of my age, your age, and younger, to really have that sort of cultural linkage back to the days of yore, and then to be able to use that to figure out how to operate in life as we have it today. And I think, and it's a fun thing. Folklore is fun, it's enjoyable, and interestingly, that brings me back to you, a multi-talented.
Dad, we've done a lot of. We have to, otherwise we're not going to get to you at all. Wait, pause that thought.
Okay.
So yes, so we need to talk about the new era of Ajapa, what Ajapa is getting up to. I think, why now, I guess?
Oh, well.
Because you've taken a little bit of a break.
Yeah, Ajapa has been in hibernation.
Yeah.
And in its previous coming, there was so much work to do, and there was such a large, fairly largish team that drove it. And it just wasn't sustainable. But with the advent of AI, oh my goodness, I just saw all kinds of possibilities. The fact that you can really do a whole lot with so much less, especially in terms of, human labor. And I know you're a great fan of AI.
He means that, yeah. We have lots of AI arguments.
Yeah.
We're like on opposite sides of the spectrum. I think most people are probably like here. We're like here and here on it.
And it should be the other way around, really.
Yes, because given our ages, it should be. But I'm apparently way more traditional than my dad is.
So it just seemed to me to be very, very logical. And now there's a whole lot that one could do, and I have so much that I think about doing, with the character, the books, the toys, the whole financial literacy, everything. And I'm quite clear that it's a very, very good time to bring him out of hibernation and really now and let the younger generation to come, into contact with him and experience.
So, I mean, he has a whole
a new project now.
explain. Beyond writing, there's a whole ecosystem that my dad is trying to, and has done in the past, but is trying to create around this character. But we're starting with, I guess, because he's self-published the day Ajapa broke his shell, and 2 other stories after that, and then we're coming again with I guess lessons learned and things that, like you said, also having AI now on your side. But this was not an AI project because I was very clear about that I wanted him to sort of do this without the use of AI, because AI has its uses, but when it comes to creativity, I'm a little bit like so this is it, guys. If you're interested in children's fiction, this is just a proof copy, so that's why it has this weird thing over it. But yeah, it's a fun rhyming tale about a wily tortoise. And is there anything you want to say about it?
Fun fact. Mm-hmm. You collaborated with me on this, and maybe a lot of people don't know that you have some real talent in other areas. So if you get a hold of the book, you will see that in there it says colored by Oyinkan Braithwaite.
Yeah.
So you actually did the whole coloring of this, apart from editing. That was also a struggle between us. But this is such beautiful.
Yes, but I have to stress I did not illustrate it because that was not me. I just
Victor?
Yes, I just colored it and placed
work.
it. Yes, thank you.
So this really helped, and also you helped to get it into Amazon.
I'm basically my dad's secretary, guys. That's the long and short of it. Like, if you've not calculated it, my dad, and I've worked for my dad in the past. So yeah, I'm basically in charge
in the present.
Yeah.
So wonderful, well done.
Yeah.
I'm so glad.
But yeah, I think it's good to have someone that has some similar interest, even though it's weird because we sometimes we move in the same spaces, I think, but I also feel like I actually rarely think of you as someone who has similar interests to me, even though we're moving in the same sort of worlds. But without like you and mommy, I don't think I could have gotten as far, or even had been able to not be earning money long enough to to be in my room writing and doing my thing, is by virtue of mommy kind of being there for me and providing that safe space.
Well, look, you have definitely earned whatever success. And judging by all that's been going on in these last few months, I really think that this next book, Cursed Daughters, is going to be a blockbuster. It just has so many elements and aspects of it that I think the 5 years waiting, this book shows that it's been worth it. So your fans will really, really be very, very happy to have waited this long and gotten a hold of this book. So
you heard it here first.
Yep. So book
Pre-order.
Yes, indeed. It's coming out when?
In the UK, 25th of September, and in
Okay.
the US, I think 4th of November.
Fantastic.
So, yeah.
So watch this space.
Yeah. And thank you for sitting with me, Dad.
Thank you, my dear.